2020 aggression on all of you, or with all of you, I should say. But it is going to be awesome time for us to just have some fun together, look back on the last year, and hopefully do some competitions, some games. So hopefully you're ready to participate, because this is not just going to be a show. You are a part of it just as much as you're a part of this, us, Paradox. And we're so very thankful that you are, and that's what this night is all about.
Exactly, and this night is all about fun. We've got some things planned for you. We're going to jump right into our first game actually right now, but just know that this is very loosely scripted. Actually, most of it is not at all. So
that's pastor for we don't know what we're doing.
That's right. We've got our computers up and running. We're watching your comments, and so we're ready to interact with you. And I see April is already helping everyone online. That's great. That's what she does. So let's jump into our first game.
Great.
Our first game is called Yuletide Cinema Trivia. No. And so this is how this works.
Should this be coming up?
It will come up on their screen.
It's going to come up on your screen.
Yeah, I believe what we see on our screens is what they see on their screens.
Just assume that all the questions that I'm asking are for everyone else's benefit, not my own.
All right. So this is how this works. We've got some different contests throughout the night that you get to participate in. You have an opportunity to win valuable prizes. So there are 3 contests in particular that we're going to roll through right now. So there will be a winner for each contest, and then you're going to want to keep track of your score. Each of these contests has a maximum score of 10. So you're going to keep track of all. So even if you lose the first contest, don't freak out. You could still win the second or third, or maybe you're just good average overall, and you'll win the overall score total. Also,
maybe you're average overall.
Well, if you're above average overall, you could still win.
Okay.
Just because maybe you're not good at movie trivia, but maybe something else.
Yeah, as long as you're average, that's really the bar.
Always twisting my words. So, speaking of, so this is we created these contests by Dave and I each creating 5 questions in each of these different categories. And so while you're playing along at home, we're actually going to be playing each other on stage right now. And we're going to write down our own scores. And we've got some holiday just goodies. We've got some eggnog. We've got some fruit cake, some figgy pudding. And yes. Dave and I are going to, the loser amongst us, Dave is going to have to eat something each time one of the contests is over, and Dave can't meet the mark.
I did not come very hungry, and am not very adventurous in my food, so I am anticipating eating nothing, actually.
All right, I think we're ready to roll right in. So Dave, this is how this is going to work. I'm going to hit the questions. You and I are going to go back and forth. I believe I was the first question in this category, and we're going to go to our control room and just ask a quick technical question. Are they seeing the questions on the screen? Can they? Okay, the questions are coming up on your screen any second now. So let's do this. While that's being worked out, let's jump ahead and honor a couple of our volunteers.
That sounds awesome.
So we asked a couple of our ministry leaders just to let us know, hey, is there any volunteers that you wanted to honor here tonight? Because this is all about honoring our volunteers. And so we got some feedback, and there's some people that we heard about that we want to share. One I wanted to share right out of the gate, and I want to talk about and honor and thank Mary Hussey. So Mary has been just,
we can hear
all
that.
All of us here are clapping. So Mary has faithfully led our cafe since the dawn of time. Really, I mean, dawn of Paradox, really. So when we were at the community center, and she has just done a faithful job, a great job of making sure that everyone has their hot coffee each week and tasty treats, and doing it and just with a smile and building into her team along the way. So we want to thank Mary for her years of service. Mm-hmm. She's stepped aside and cleared the way for someone else to come in and step in, and that's what we like to see, is people who just build up and build into their team, and then give an opportunity for someone else. So
yeah, absolutely. We're so appreciative of you, Mary. Thank you so much for everything that you've done, and you're not stepping away. You're stepping aside already. Mary's been involved in a whole lot of our care stuff, right. Helping out, doing the missions over at when we were down in Detroit. Yep. She was coordinating a whole lot of that stuff. So
brought us lunch. Thank you, Mary. Holly wanted to point out, just honor a couple of her volunteers, and this is so hard. Like, I mean, every group has so many people that step up, but Holly had a couple that came to mind. So Sal has done an amazing job stepping into our Big Cat room and stepping in not just to hang with the kids, but to actually lead the mornings. And I'm honestly, personally, a little sad that we're having to take pump the brakes on Sunday morning because Sal was just getting going, man, like with the kids. So when we come back full steam with our kids, he's going to be just great. He's so fun watching him interact with the kids. And while most Journey leaders are like scrambling Friday or Saturday night, Sal was like texting me on Tuesday. He's like, I need solo cups for Sunday. I'm like, dude, you're amazing. So that's great.
Yeah, we love your heart, man, and your energy, the passion that you bring to everything. So thank you so much for investing in the next generation back there in the big cat's room. You are the biggest cat of them all.
I like that. I love that. Anyone else comes to mind? I think.
Yeah, I've got several, but I was thinking, why don't we kind of
we ready for the game?
Splice these in every once in a while.
Now that we're technically ready for the game, I think we can jump in. All right. So here is your first question, and it is this. And it is coming right up.
Oh, the anticipation
is
killing
me.
Oh,
All right.
there it is. All
Here
right.
we go. Here's your first Christmas question. So you at home, I should have said this earlier when we had a little time. Grab a pencil or paper or something handy, maybe write it on the back of your hand, whatever you can.
There is a notes section actually down there as well. If you wanna write some notes.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. You can just click on that and you can write the notes.
Right in church online.
Right in church online.
You could just scribble your answers down.
No, you can't. That's just for April to write things, apparently.
Oh, all right.
Never mind.
So grab a piece of paper, write your multiple choice answers. We're going to go through all 10 of these questions really quick, and then we're going to go back through the answers. That's how this is going to work. So this is mine. So Dave, get your paper because you have to
People
write.
are already answering. They're answering on there.
Oh, okay. Whoa, no. Don't answer. Don't give everyone else the answer.
Everybody's ready. They might all be wrong. You don't know this.
You don't know. Don't give people the answer. This is how this works. You at home are going to write down your answers. If you want to add some other funny comment about this, like oh, yippee-ki-yay, whatever, not the last part. Like you can do that, but don't give the answers because those are for you. All right, so our first question. Here it was again. It was, name the chauffeur who picked up John McClane in the Christmas movie Die Hard. Was his name... Where did it go? Was his name Shade, Gabriel, Griff, or Argyle? So write your answer. You should be writing your answer.
I hear that it's DJ Argyle, but I've never seen the movie Die Hard. Well, nor did I realize it was a Christmas movie.
Well, you got a break then. So
fight amongst yourselves.
Okay, so you're writing your answer. They're writing their answer.
I'm gonna say.
Okay, don't say what you're gonna say. Gosh,
come
on, you're as bad as the children. All right, next one. So, Dave, this is yours.
Okay, yes. I just got so excited there.
Do you need me to read it for you?
So ready to
going so well.
read this question. This one is much more my speed. In the 1964 classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What is Yukon Cornelius looking for? What is he looking for?
All right. And your answers are silver and gold, peppermint, the Bumble, or the North Pole.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And next question is, what toy is Buddy putting in charge of testing in the movie Elf? So he's in charge of testing which toy? Is it the Jack in the Box, a skateboard, Simon, or a jump rope? Which toy is Buddy specifically in charge of testing?
I thought maybe you would put the Etch-a-Sketch on there just to throw people off, but that's your gift.
It is.
To everyone.
Christmas gift to everyone.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Yeah, so moving right along, where does the Grinch live? Where does the Grinch live and how the Grinch stole Christmas? Does he live on Who Mountain? Or the North Mountain? Or Mount Moo-Hoo? Or Mount Crumpet? I can tell you it is one of those four things.
Oh, generous. So generous. Easy. Got it. Dave, I have a feeling you're going to be eating our first gross treat. So
I don't
far,
know,
you
because
have
I have
stumped
all of
me.
the answers.
But I'm about to stump you here in the classic White Christmas. Danny Kaye was cast to play across from Bing Crosby after this entertainer declined the role. Was it A, Fred Astaire, Sammy Davis Jr., Bob Hope, or Gene Kelly? One of these actors said, no thanks, I'll pass. Big mistake. Danny Kaye went on to a Christmas classic.
Yeah, see, that's not fair. You can't use your generational knowledge against me.
It's wisdom.
Yeah.
You're up.
All right.
You said the 1964 classic was up your alley on the first question.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
nobody's
go
ever
ahead.
seen that other
Okay.
one. But in Christmas Vacation, my personal favorite Christmas movie, you can comment on that all you want. It is the best. And in Christmas Vacation, which reason does Rusty not give for helping his dad check the lights? He gives several reasons. Which of these does he not give?
I honestly do not know this one for sure.
Good, I'm
But
glad.
I have a good guess. All right, I got it. I got my answer locked in. All right, here you go. Moving right along. In A Charlie Brown Christmas, what does Lucy want for Christmas instead of a lot of stupid toys? Would she like cash, respect, real estate, or her own room? Which would Lucy like in that movie?
You cannot stump me with Charlie Brown Christmas. It is a part of every Kubiak holiday.
I believe that.
Yes. And moving right along, in Home Alone, this is another list-ish type question, a minor detail hopefully you didn't catch in watching Home Alone. What is the name of Polka King, Gus Polinski's band? Is it the Sheboygan Shimmies, the Kenosha Kickers, the Milwaukee Muskrats, or the Scranton Six?
Good question, good question. Easy question, but good question. Got it. All right, and finally, your last and final question. How come we only have 4 answers? Must have missed one.
Did you write down the Die Hard one at first?
No, I wouldn't. That's mine. Anyway, I'll figure it out.
Oh, I answered them all.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So it looks like I'm going to win 10-5.
I know my own answers. Anyway, last one. In The Nightmare Before... Wait, no, this is the problem. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
One more.
Oh, this thing's off. It's technical. It's not me. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, what shape is the door to Christmas Town? Is it a stocking, a Santa hat, a Christmas tree, or a snowman?
I don't know the answer to this, and I object to its being included. It is neither a Christmas nor a Halloween movie.
Your objection is, let's
There
go to
we
the
go.
people.
There's something else that we
Anyone
can
else
argue about.
Have a problem with on this online? Let's
I
see.
do, yeah.
Let's see if anyone else thinks this is a. It says right there, new favorite movie. Amy says.
Oh, notice how she didn't say their new favorite Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas contest. Just
It's
come on,
not.
quit
It's not a
complaining.
Christmas movie
Move on.
at all. I don't know the answer, so we can't move on until somebody. Thank you, Haberskis. I appreciate
here you
that. I don't have an answer, so I'm going to guess that it is that ultimate Christmas symbol, the Christmas tree.
And you're not supposed to say it out loud. Again, we'll go back and review the rules for Dave, since he can't seem to remember the rules of the game. Last quiz. Last question. Give it to him.
Okay, so in A Christmas Story, you have hopefully seen this many times every single Christmas day, but in A Christmas Story, a slight breach of etiquette is caused by skipping which of the following? Double Dare, Double Dog Dare, Triple Dare, or Triple Dog Dare?
Got it.
To be totally honest with you, Mike, I forgot that I was supposed to be stumping you, and I was just having fun writing the questions. I was carried away in the Christmas spirit.
As was I. I tried to give fair and balanced questions. So now let's give the fair and balanced answers. We got to move this along more quickly.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. The first one, John McClane's driver was Argyle. The answer is D.
Awesome. Rudolph's, what was Yukon Cornelius looking for? Peppermint. Peppermint. Yes, he was.
It wasn't silver and gold?
He was not. They
It's a
sang about
song.
silver and gold at length, but Yukon Cornelius was looking for peppermint.
I got it wrong. All right, the toy that Buddy the Elf was put in charge of is the Jack in the Box.
Jack in the
That's
box.
You're up.
Where does the Grinch live? He lives on the top of Mount Crumpet.
Yes, sir. All right, and White Christmas, the actor that turned it down was Fred Astaire. A.
Yes! Got it.
Indeed.
Nailed it. Christmas Vacation. Oh, there's such a big list. He needs to wash the car, feed the hog, still got those bills to pay. The one thing he doesn't still have to do is wrap those gifts.
Indeed, correct. All right. Oh, all right.
There it is.
And Lucy, she wants herself some real estate. Give her C. She wants some real estate.
Real estate.
For
That is
reals,
the
for
real
reals, for
estate.
reals. All right.
Home Alone, Gus Polinski's band known as the Kenosha Kickers.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, they are. All right. And the town door is shaped like a, you were correct, Christmas tree.
Yes.
Christmas tree. And lastly,
And if you will remember, with the tongues getting stuck, I double dare ya. I double dog dare ya. And now the breach of etiquette comes in when he goes straight for the triple dog dare.
Boom. All right, Dave. I got one incorrect. How about you?
I got none incorrect. Thank you to those that
Come
ruined the Die Hard
on.
question by saying Argyle.
All right, what
you
am I eating?
saved me from eating something terrible
you
or
get picked.
drinking something terrible.
We could begin with the festive nog.
Yeah,
I
I
am
think
not
that we
a fan
should.
of the festive nog.
I've never had it, and I don't want to. So, you know what? Actually, pour me a glass, just a little bit.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Just let's do this here.
All right.
We're gonna do some wonderful eggnog. That's a lot.
You wanted a little extra, I
So
thought.
I really wanted more of a shot of. This
I'm
is
sorry.
non-alcoholic eggnog
Yes.
for those of you at home.
Straight from Meyer.
Just so you
Good
know.
friends
So,
of Meyer.
cheers.
Merry Christmas, sir. All right. Why don't you share some thoughts with the people while I get ready for our next game? Oh, and let me tell you. So, please, while Dave's doing that, go ahead and tell us how many
This
you
tastes
got.
like cough syrup, like holiday cough syrup.
Not as bad as I thought it would be, honestly.
Oh, it's actually, it's not bad.
No.
I wouldn't put it in the good category either.
I wouldn't drink it for fun.
If you were an eggnog fan out there, make sure to let us know how wrong we are.
All right. Other than Sean Lefevre, who can't follow any rules, go ahead and
That's
please.
just true about him.
There's always that one kid in the class, right? So go ahead and give us your answers. Tell us how many you got, and we will go back through the comments later and see who had the most. And we are going to send you your awesome prize. Now,
Yes.
Sean, 11's impossible.
Yeah. Just before we go into the next little game here, I just want to give a shout out, another shout out to kids, people. I was just reflecting back on the last year that we've had and all of the virtual stuff that we've had to do, especially. And one person stuck out to me in thinking about the virtual aspect of Journey and kids, and that is Miss Amy doing her story times. It's so awesome, Amy, to see the way that you just step up and lead the kids and love them. So thank you so much for all the ways that you do that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
All right. We going to head into another game?
I think
Is
so.
that the plan?
Yeah, let's rock.
All right, guys. Get ready for another one. This one is dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, Lyriculous Challenge. These
Ooh.
are Christmas holiday carol lyric challenges. Some of them may be fill in the blank with the words. Some of them you may need to identify the Christmas carol
Yes.
from a lyric. All sorts of other stuff. Dave, I believe you are starting us off on this. What have
I
we
believe
got
I
first?
am, and I am excited. So, the first one, you are going to finish this sentence, okay? And trust me, I know my Mariah, and this is correct. So I don't want any fighting. 'Cause I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. Finish that line.
Got it. Boom. All right.
Give him a second
What
because
more
this
can
is
I do? What else can... Okay.
all that I can do, make my dreams come true, make my wish come true. Now, she may have said all of these things, but not after that line.
That's right. We're moving on. All right. Which song contains this line? Now, the goose is on the table and the pudding made of fig,
Oh,
which, by the
gosh.
way, one of our gross foods we are going to eat is figgy pudding. Maybe we should make figgy pudding the gross one for this challenge since it mentions
Ooh,
this here.
okay.
So which
I
of these
have no
songs
idea.
contains this line? Is it Home for the Holidays, Deck the Halls, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, or The Holly and the Ivy?
Now, I sang mine. Will you sing yours?
I don't honestly know how to sing that line. I don't.
Huh,
I can't
okay.
name that tune. I can name the lyrics. That's as far as I can go. All right.
Gooses
You're up.
on the table and the home for the holidays. I don't know. I'm trying to sing it out, and I don't think
Then
it's
get
Grandma
ready to
Got
eat some
Run Over.
figgy pudding and
The
put down a
holly.
letter.
I didn't even. All right. Hey, let's just see.
All right.
So, the next question in the Lyriculous Challenge. Speaking of singing lyrics, which of these stars did not sing a verse of the 1984 Band-Aid song, Do They Know It's Christmas? 3 of them did. Which one did not? Was it Bono from U2, Boy George, George Michael, or Michael Jackson? Did you see what I did there,
I did
too?
see what you
By
did
the way,
there.
Boy George, George Michael, Michael Jackson, and then to throw the whole thing off, Bono. One of them did not have a solo.
So could it be Bono? I don't know. We'll find out soon. All right. Only one of these Christmas classic carols contains the word Jesus. Believe me, I looked. So 3 of these do not have the word Jesus. We've got O Holy Night, Silent Night, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear, or Joy to the World. Only one of these actually contains the word Jesus. Moving on.
You are quick there.
Oh, you want me to go back?
No, it's quite all right.
I'm trying to watch the time.
Yeah.
People got shows they want to watch.
We need these sung. Haberskys want these sung, Mike, and I think that they're looking at you.
Oh.
Yeah, other Kubiaks demand that we sing as well.
Sorry.
Somebody is
Spoiler alert, we may be singing later.
Ooh, hey, spoiler.
Hey-o.
So, all right, this one's pretty straightforward. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. You'd think it was really straightforward. 10 maids a milking, 10 lords a leaping, 10 pipers piping, or 10 drummers drumming. Which one is it? And we're going to continue to move on fairly quickly.
All right, we will. I believe I have the correct answer there. All right, here we
To be
go.
honest, I'm glad that I don't have to write that one down because I don't know if I remember.
All right, in the classic song, Dominic the Italian Christmas Donkey, a pair of shoes for Louis and a dress for somebody. The label on the back says they're made in Brooklyn. Is it Francesca, Josephine, Lucy Lynn, or Evelyn? One of those young ladies got herself a dress. Tricky, 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 tricky. All right, you're up.
All right, what words do the Who's sing to welcome Christmas on Christmas Day? And believe me, I had some fun putting these together. Was it Bahu Dore, Bahu More, or Fahu Fores, Dahu Dores, or Farulore, Tanusores, or Marudores, Fa Dulores?
Got it.
Real words. Real words.
Oh, those crafty Who's. The tall and the small. All right. All right, here we go. What is the correct spelling of Good King Wenceslas?
This was your mistake, Nank, because spelling is my arena.
I was not just trying to hurt you. I was trying to make a fun question for our people.
Now
here.
watch me get this wrong.
Yeah, you got. If you get it wrong, it's double anti-points
Yeah.
for you.
Double
All right.
the figgy pudding, which is a shocking
All right.
revelation.
I am moving on.
Let's go.
Mike can't say that 10 times in a row. I can say it.
Wenceslas?
Wenceslas, 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 Wenceslas. You can't. I run out of breath.
How much sauce would a Wenceslas loss?
If a Wenceslas could sloss.
Yeah.
Sloss.
Okay, a pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of these two children. What are their names?
Easy peasy. Janice and Jen, Barney and Ben, Bobby and Ben.
Yes.
Judy and Jen.
Can you remember all of the answers to your questions?
Yes.
I hope that I can. I'm just testing that.
I also hope that you can.
Oh, man.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
All right. And lastly, what the heck does all lang syne mean?
Oh.
Does it mean days gone by, old friends, all people everywhere, or all languages?
That's a great question, and
What
I did not.
the heck does all lang syne mean?
Is New Year's? Does that count as Yuletide? That's a good
It was
question.
on the list of Christmas songs, so
Huh,
I
all right.
allowed myself the freedom to do that. All right.
All right.
Are
we'll
we
count
ready
it.
to reveal
If I can,
our
if I can
answers?
disqualify. Wait, I believe that there is a bonus question. Was there a bonus question?
No, you had done one too many, so I took it back.
It
and
was
made
the
it all
extra credit question. It was just
sorry.
my excuse to get I Farted on Santa's Lap up on the screen. That is a real song, and it's brought me so much joy.
Wait.
Is it on there?
It's on there.
Yes.
Why is it not coming up? This thing is really...
Oh, now I've given away part of the answer.
I'm sorry.
That's all
I
right.
thought you meant the question. You had done one in my slot, and I went back and changed
Oh,
it.
perfect.
Do you see
I
how
thought that you forgot.
No,
yeah.
I'm not crazy, people. Look, I have to click on the next one
It's okay.
to get it to work.
What the heck does old
See how
old
this, like, I have to click on the next one
Okay.
For the one behind
so,
it.
all right,
Okay.
now you know that I farted on Santa's lap. Now Christmas is going to stink for me is real, and it has been on heavy rotation on my phone ever since I discovered that. But which of these is not a real Christmas song? I gave you a gift. Don't say I've never given you anything. The Little Boy That Santa Claus Forgot. Oh, so much joy has been brought by that Christmas classic. R2-D2, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Or the Chris Mahana Kwanzaa song.
All right.
One of these is not real. It is your extra credit bonus question, mostly because I wanted to promote I Farted on Santa's Lap.
I'm not shocked at all by that revelation. That's great.
Such a great song.
I have 5 answers. That's what really was throwing me
Okay,
off. So this is
I
truly a
have
bonus. So I'm not gonna.
One, two,
I will
three,
answer for
four,
fun. But I don't.
I have,
I honestly
five.
don't know.
I have 5 answers as well. But I answered one of mine.
R2-D2 is like it's just beep beep boop boop beep boop 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 like R2-D2. Okay, good. All right, I got my
ready?
answer. All right, let's quickly move through.
Look those up. They're all family friendly
Three
as well.
of these. Here we go. This is off one, and it's
Okay.
driving me crazy. Here we go.
Let's go.
All right, you start these.
All right. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do?
Yes, sir. Correct. All right. And the song that contains the line, "Now the goose is on the table and the pudding made of figs," comes from "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer."
I did not see that
Look
coming.
it up. Look it
Did
up.
not see that coming. The only star that did not have a solo in this was D. Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Believe it or not, this song is from the UK. So all of those artists are British. Not Michael Jackson though.
I had a feeling that was it. All right. Which song contains the word Jesus only? "Silent Night, Holy Night."
Wow.
Jesus, Lord at the
that's why.
birth. There you go. All right.
I am 0 for 2 now. This is not going well. Let's see. The 10th day of Christmas. 10. I don't remember the answer. 10.
B.
10 Lords of Leaping?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, we're going
That's what
with
I
10
had.
Lords
Let's
of
go to
Leaping.
the audience. Does anyone want to help us?
I seriously can't remember the answer to
I'm
my
pretty
own
sure it's
question.
Lords of Leaping.
I know it's not drummers drumming.
Well, that's 12. Yes.
Yeah.
It's B.
11 Pipers piping, 10 Lords of
Our-
Leaping. It's B.
Our
All
people
right,
online
there we
will
go.
tell us if we're wrong, but
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yeah, somebody will complain.
All right. Come on. Here we are.
All
right. The pair of shoes are for Josephine, letter B, because he actually says they're made in Brooklyn.
See, I thought that Evelyn was too
Tricky.
easy, but
Tricky.
all right, I still sit at 0 in this round.
I love it. I love it. Give him some fakey pudding. All right.
So, what words do the Who's sing? It is B. Fa hu fores da hu do res.
Welcome Christmas, bring your... Wenceslas is spelled W-E-N-C-E-S-L-A-S. The letter A is your
Right.
answer.
Grammar for the
Short
win.
and simple, Wenceslas.
Yes. If I have another son. If I have another son, Wenceslas is on the
what you
table.
would
Yeah,
name?
solidly in play for the Kubiaks.
I believe.
A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of none other than Barney and Ben.
Ooh.
B.
I thought it was Bobby and Ben. I did get one wrong.
The wish of Barney and Ben. The purple dinosaur
Okay.
would
Of course.
like some hop-along boots.
Of course. And Dave, our bonus question. What do we got?
Yes. No, you have Old Langstein.
Oh, I forgot about
Old
that.
Langstein.
Oh, yes. Auld Lang Syne means days gone by.
I did get that one
Days
correct, too.
Gone
That's
by.
2.
That's correct.
Yep.
All right. And lastly, what's our
And
bonus question?
Lastly, if you can believe it or not, Nat King Cole saying "The Little Boy That Santa Claus Forgot." It is every bit as depressing as you would think. So that is real.
Oh, that is real. I got that wrong.
John Bon Jovi and the Christmas classic R2-D2, "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," a real Star Wars-inspired Christmas album. I Farted on Santa's Lap, that is by the Little Stinkers, of course. And the Chris Mahana Kwanzaa song is inspired by the TV show The OC, but not an actual song.
Not a song. It should be. It should be.
It really should.
Wide spectrum of-
Yes,
of-
unity.
All right. So I got one wrong of your 5.
I got 2 right.
So by any math in the world, You get to
I will
enjoy
be eating,
some
no,
figgy pudding.
believe it or not, I was shocked. My sister made us some figgy pudding, so thank you, Stacy Binkowski.
Thank you, Stacy.
But this does not look like what I expected figgy
But
pudding.
what does it taste like?
We shall see. We
Okay.
shall see.
You can wash it down with a big.
Oh, there is a fork.
There are forks, yes. They're
Okay. All right. So, thank you for bringing us the figgy pudding. It looks delicious, actually. I wanted to taste it. That's why.
I love that you're lying because you hate new things.
I really do.
How's it tasting?
It looks better than it tastes. And this is not an offense to my sister. She's a great baker. I told her not to worry about it. It tastes very figgy. Very figgy. A lot of fiber.
All right. Well, while Dave is taking a few more bites and washing it down with his nog,
Yeah.
I just wanted to jump in and say a couple more things about our volunteers. I want to just generally just say a thanks to everyone for the last 9 months. I mean, this has been. What can we say? There's everything that's been said, unprecedented. It's all true. It's all absolutely true. And through every step of the way, we've had to zig and then zag and then up and then down and stop and go. And just want to say thank you to all of you who along. What did I?
My sister wrote it tastes like crap.
Okay.
Sorry. Volunteers.
I had this moment like I thought I said something horribly wrong. I'm like, what did I do?
Oh, it's clearly not Scottish because it tastes like crap.
Okay. And again, thank you.
Family-friendly show.
For just what I mean, so many changes that have come so quickly, and you guys have rolled with the punches time and time again.
Yeah.
If any of you have never been on a mission trip, this is my plug for mission trips. That's what this feels like. This has been a mission trip this past 9 months of just like not knowing what's coming next, rolling with it. Like all of a sudden you have to go talk to this person, and then this opportunity comes, and it's just been awesome. It's been a fun ride, with air quotes. I use the word fun.
Yeah, and a few of the people that I wanted to just point out and thank in all of this are the. I don't know if you even realize this, but no one has been rolling with these punches more than our COVID-19 task force. So April, Mike, Holly have been a part of that, but also McCara Gordon was a part of that, and Courtney Dykstra. Thank you so much for giving of your time to deal with what none of us wanted to deal with, and doing it with so much grace and so much faithfulness. We could not have gotten through without you all, so thank you.
Yes, and I just now have to add another one because this is brought to mind when talk about changes. I immediately think of Liz and her production team and the creative team. Just from going to immediately, how are we going to go to church online and record songs in our bedrooms, and then and thank you, Brian Hilton, for mixing it all together and still, working to mix everything together. I'm looking around the room. Oh, and Steve Ricci's awesome. He's here tonight, running all the mixers and everything. And the, how God works all things together for good. Like our tech ability and equipment and our ability to stream and do everything has grown immensely.
Yeah.
And it would not have. Our ability to reach people. And this platform, Church Online, we would probably not be on here if it weren't for everything that happened. So.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody even realized since we're getting into this. I mean, just how much work Brian Hilton has put into. Really, without Brian, I don't think that we would have been able to do church. Anytime these doors are open, you should just assume that Steve Ricci is here, because that's how amazing he is. I will never, ever forget Scuba Steve in those quarantine days.
Right,
so thank you, Steve, for that. And just all the musicians. It was great seeing Droopy play acoustic guitar in his bedroom. Also kind of creepy now that I say it like that. But, just seeing the different people step up. Phil Hood, Liz's whole team, production have just been so phenomenal. So thank you guys.
All right, we ready for our last game, third and
Let's
final game? Reminder,
do this.
Please submit your results that you got from this last game. How many out of 10 did you get? We are going to scroll back through. I'm realizing, I don't know about you, it's really hard for me to follow along the comments and look at everything right. Whoa, someone got 9 right. That's awesome. Good job, Art family. So we'll go back through and find, but also keep your scores. So we're going to do this one last game. You're going to get your score out of 10, and you're going to record that, but then go ahead and add up, when we're done, all 3 scores for the grand prize winner. So one more game.
Let's do this.
This is a little game that we like to call, here it is, dun, dun, dun. coming up on the screen. Here it is. Anyway, it's called The Price is White Elephant.
Ooh, I am excited about this
So
one.
Dave, I love you, man. I got you some gifts.
Oh, really? Because I got you some gifts as well. Yeah, Bob Barker up there.
Yes. You got me some gifts
Hopefully
too.
the price isn't wrong.
I got it. All right. So here's how this is going to work. We are going to present each other with 5 gifts.
Yes.
And each time we present a gift, we are going to give each other and you a price tag. You and us are going to guess whether the actual retail price of this gift is over or under
Classic
the
over
price
under.
that was given. Classic over under. So all you have to do on your little paper at home is write an arrow up or an arrow down. Are you saying it's higher or lower?
Okay.
So, here's just
Why don't I
nice
start?
You want to start?
I wrapped these up. I selected them with love and wrapped them with love. This first one, I saw it and you just can't help but think Mike Nank when you see this gift.
Oh, all
so,
right. I can't
Merry
wait.
Christmas,
It's
big
heavy.
guy.
This is extremely heavy. Is it Legos?
No.
Oh, you
There
know
you
what? I
go.
can probably get this to the penny. You shouldn't have given me a gift.
Now,
I know
we're
so
going to go
well.
pre-deposit on this.
Oh, so pre-deposit? No, not including deposit.
Not including deposit.
Okay. Is it part of like a 3-for deal? No, just
I feel like that's too much information.
Okay, too much information. All right. So where are you setting the retail, the base price?
I am setting the over-under at $4.50.
$4.50, everyone. So again, is the actual retail price over or under $4.50? I am excited for you, Dave. I kind of cheated a little bit.
Did you write down your answer? Or are you just so excited? Are you in the Christmas spirit?
I'll go back.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start small. The best things come in small packages. And like you said, I saw this and I immediately thought of you. Actually, I thought of Gwen and your kids when I saw this gift. So.
Well, they'll be disappointed that they're not here to open it.
Oh.
It is Fruity Pinup. Oh, pre-poop toilet spray.
That's right. It is
Awesome.
pre-poop toilet spray. You spray that in there.
Oh,
and
by Airwick. I did not know that there was a substitute for Poopery, which is staple in the Kubiak household. It is owned more than it is used, I'll be honest, but I do appreciate the Poopery.
Well, I guess the question you have to ask yourself is this more or less? And let me give you a base price for this. Is this item more or less than $5?
$5?
$5.
Well, I know how much Poopery is, but I don't know. Does Airwick qualify as off-brand? I'm going to say that it does
Don't say it out loud.
not.
Because remember, they
Or
are
it
doing
does.
this at home.
Okay.
I mean, you can give them your answer. You might not be right, but
Yeah, I definitely may not be right since
Okay.
I don't know it.
okay. All right, what you got for me?
Okay, so my
is
next
exciting.
one, let's see. Ooh, you know what? Again, I feel like, does anybody else feel like, well, I'll save that. This is another one that I just saw and I thought, you know what? This is something that Mike really should have.
Oh.
So, Merry
Oh,
Christmas,
okay.
Mike.
Okay. Something I should
Yeah,
have.
just a combination of many things about you.
Awesome.
I know how much you
How do you know?
love
I
those
think I already have them.
action figures.
All right, we've got the Marvel Universe men's. Wait, what is this?
These are
15 days socks.
15 socks.
15
of good-
days of socks?
Yes,
Of Marvel
2
socks?
2 weeks worth. Don't open that.
I'm not gonna.
I'm going to be returning that.
All right.
So-
So we've got 15. Wait, what?
Do not open that. You open it, you buy it.
I just might do that. Well, how much would I have to spend to buy this?
Oh well, wouldn't you like to know that?
I would like to know that.
But
15 pairs.
I'm gonna give you a real good idea that for 15 pairs of socks, you might pay somewhere around $12.99. Was it more or less?
I might pay more than $12.99 for those awesome socks. I might. All right, I'm getting excited. Let's keep with these for you. Okay. Here, let's do this nice big one next, cause
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
This is wow. Look at that. I like these boxes. These wrap-free
They-
boxes.
They are fancy
nice.
decorative boxes, and they save you wrapping
Oh
time.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, this is a favorite. Smoked pig ears. Oh yes, thank you, Mike. They are actual. They really
Isn't
are
that
pig ears
scary?
in there. Yeah.
I was walking through Meijer and I saw them. I guess people with dogs actually
Man.
give their dogs pig ears to eat.
Where would you? Oh, it's a dog thing.
It's a dog.
Okay.
Well, I
it's
guess you could eat
I've
them if you
never
want.
seen this in an eye. Where would you even find this in the In the deli?
You would you would find them in the pet supply aisle, of course. All right,
for
let me
smoked
set
pig
an over
ears.
under at for the pig ears.
Thank you.
Would you think it would cost more or less than $18 for a bag of smoked
goodness.
pig ears? $18.
I certainly hope that it's less. But we will see.
We'll see. All right.
All right. Haberskis. I don't have a dog. Keep that in mind. So,
I don't either.
all right. I have already recorded my answer. I feel like it's wrong. But,
Move on.
we are moving right along. Another combination of things that scream Mike Nank. This one's for you.
Brain and brawn in a box.
If only it could fit. It would look a lot like you.
Oh, we actually have this game.
You
It's
have
quite
that
fun.
game?
We have this game.
That's
okay.
unfortunate.
I can re-gift it to someone else. That's the joys of Christmas.
Hopefully time has increased or
I guarantee-
decreased the price.
I
Who
guarantee I
knows?
did not actually buy the gift.
Okay,
Because
so
I
this is a
buy few
blockbuster
things.
game. It is for anyone who's ever watched a movie. Movie trivia, since Mike is the king of both. Would you spend more or less than $18.99 on such a gift?
$18.99.
$18.99.
Oh, brother. Okay.
I
I've
should
locked
probably
it
should I be writing down these prices that I'm saying?
in. You indeed should. You really should. Yes.
$18.99.
Yes.
Let me see if I can
Yeah,
remember
while you
some
do
of these
that,
other
I'm gonna
ones.
find the next gift for you.
$12.99. And I think I said the first one was $4.50. That's right. Okay.
All right.
We're good. We're good now.
All right. Another
Once
gift.
again, preparation.
Another gift for you. This gift did not scream Dave. It just screamed. And I was like, what is it?
Really? Does it actually scream?
No, but I think it looks
What?
like it might make you.
It's a kids show, Mike. Family friendly. I don't. It is a snowball maker. Yeah?
I don't know.
It's a snowball maker. You make a snowball.
You think so?
I do.
All right, good.
I
don't
do.
know. I just
It's
saw
all
it.
pure. All things are
Shelf.
pure.
I don't know what it was.
It's a snowball maker.
All right.
What would I have to pay for such a fine gift?
You need to answer that. Would you? Well, let's just make this one easy. Let's set it at an even $5. Would you pay
$5.
more-
Would I pay or did you pay?
Did I pay more or less than $5 for the snowball maker?
I'm just gonna continue to believe that you are cheap, and say lower.
You were going to continue to be correct, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's right.
Okay. Oh,
Right.
let's see. Oh, here are the ones that I'm just getting so excited about. This is your kind of gift. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't even need this at all, Mike. But
Oh, wow.
it's that kind of gift.
That's
So,
a big kind of
what's
setup for
you?
this. So I don't know. Oh, here we go. The worst case scenario survival book: How to escape the quicksand, wrestle an alligator, break down a door, land a plane, and so forth. This is fantastic.
Don't you just expect Mike to know the answers to those kinds of things when he's around?
I did know where to put defibrillator.
Yep. If there is a bomb, I would expect that you know how to
I did know that.
to de-bomb it.
I did not know how to battle severe frostbite.
Yeah.
So
Well,
this is going to be useful.
we will see if you know how to price that item.
Let's see.
Because is the over/under, is it more or less than $8.99?
For a book?
Yeah, I mean, it's
For a
a
book?
relatively
Okay.
useless book, but
I don't know. All right, here we go. Moving along. We got two more.
let's do it.
You want the big one or the little one?
The little one. We'll save the big one.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Oh, thank you. Whoa!
That's
Whoa,
for you.
Thank
This-
you very much.
This one is specifically just for you because I know how much you love this object.
Oh my gosh!
So
Talk about making you scream. It's a watermelon.
much.
I would not know how to price such a fruit because I don't buy these things. I'm really afraid of how they might taste. We could crack this open and have some as part of our holiday
I was going to
delicacies.
say it's not really Christmassy, but
Yeah.
since you hate it so much, I would
Okay.
love to have you try some.
Yeah, no.
All right. Is the price of that more or less than $2.50?
Oh, yeah, it's a small one, but sometimes it seems like the
$2.
small ones are more expensive.
50 cents.
I'm going to say that
I mean,
it's.
consider the season too.
I'm going to say that it is
less
more than that.
$2.50.
But we will not.
All right, moving along.
Okay.
Last one. What we
Yes,
get?
this is the last one, and this one I really think that you should have this.
Have it? I don't have to return this one?
Well, I mean, you don't have to return any of them.
Oh,
You'll
okay,
just have
okay.
to pay for them.
Oh, wow. This is a self-portrait? Is that what this is?
It is. It is. It says Grinch mode because
Grinch
I
mode.
think that you could really get a lot of use out of
I
that.
think I could. I think
Yeah.
I could put this
I think
on
that
right
one
now.
fits you very, very well.
I'll find, I'm afraid I will ruin the microphone. We'll do it in a minute. All
Okay.
right.
Yeah. So I don't know how much you would pay for that, but could it be more or less than $24.99?
$24.99. These are getting pricey gifts.
Yep.
All right, $24.99. I have my answer. I am totally guessing. I'm not a shopper. I think I'm going to clearly lose this contest. And lastly, sir, for you.
I'm gonna have to write down some answers, by the way.
All right.
Yes. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Oh. All right. Let's see what this one is. Are you gonna save the wrapping paper?
No, tear into
No.
it.
Okay.
Rip into it. It's the only way you're going to get
Oh
it.
wow. This is. It was breached. It was.
It's coming out breach.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, hey, now.
Hey-oh.
Oh, man. Mike, you know that I'm going to have to answer for why this isn't coming home now.
Well-
and I don't even want to know why you have it at your house.
Who said I had it in my house? I bought
can
it.
just
It's
tell.
a gift for you.
It smells like you.
You can take it home for the low, low price of, is it more or less than $50?
Oh, my goodness.
$50.
Whew.
$50.
$50. You didn't even do a 99. That's how I know you're lying. It's less.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
All right, let me see what my answers are. Tabulate your answers because we're about to get into this.
Here we go. We're going to have to go through item by
99
item. We're going to have
was-
to actually go from the beginning to keep this in order to match people's arrows. Can we possibly remember the order that we got things in?
99 was...
Remember, this is live television.
What did I do? Well,
Okay.
okay.
So, here we go. So, the first, Dave, you gave me this beautiful 12-pack of Mountain Dew, my favorite beverage.
Lower.
And you set the over-under price at $4.50, and the actual retail price was
For what?
higher.
Writing down the answers.
This Mountain Dew.
The Mountain Dew.
$4.50.
Yes. We said $4.50. It was actually $4.99.
Oh.
It was higher.
Higher than.
Oh, yeah, you
I
didn't
was-
get that one down to the
No,
penny,
I did
huh?
not. No, I did not.
Wow,
No, I did not.
interesting.
I usually buy them in like large quantities, so I'm definitely not spending that much. All right, what's next? This. What did I
okay.
give you? I first
You
gave you.
gave me first this wonderful
Oh, the spray.
bath product.
We set the over-under price of $5.
I said it was cheaper than that.
Incorrect. $6.28.
Wow. Why would you
$6.28 for
do
that
all
one.
that just to mask that natural
I know, the
odor?
beautiful aroma. Why not just have it?
All right.
All right. Then we got
So
these
next
awesome.
was the socks.
We got some Ant-Man socks. We got some Captain America socks, and you set a price
Yeah.
of.
We said $12.99. Survey says they actually cost $15, $1 a day.
$1 for just $1 a day.
Yep, you can wear
have
socks
your feet
like
in
that.
hero socks.
Super feet.
That is fantastic. All right. Next, I believe you opened the pig ears.
I opened the pig
And
ears. Yes,
I
they're
set
still down there.
the over/under price for that little gem at $18.
I said that was insanely expensive. Cheaper.
Would you believe
I'm sure that I would.
that it was under, but not much? It was
Oh,
$16.99, so it was
Good.
just lower than that price.
Wow.
All right. Next, you
People
gave
love
me
their dogs.
the
The
home version,
Blockbuster?
Blockbuster.
Yes.
And you set a retail price of 24-ish.
No, I think I said $18.99.
18? Okay.
Yes. $18.99 was the price I believe I gave. And did you
I said over.
You
Is that
said
right?
it was over that. It was actually I have the receipt right here. It was $14.99.
Oh.
$14.89. I'm sorry. $14.89.
incorrect.
Not including tax.
I was incorrect. I'm only 1 for 3. I'm not doing very well.
Yeah, that's all right. Well,
All
let's see
right.
how I go.
Next, I gave you
next
the
was this snowball
maker.
maker.
Correct. And the over-under was set for that at $5.
I said it was less than that.
You were right by 1 penny.
Woo!
$4.99.
All
That was my
right.
closest target price I gave.
Nice,
on
man.
hand,
Tricky,
but it was
tricky.
under. That one
All
was
right.
tricky.
The next one was the survival guide.
Oh, the survival guide.
Survival guide, which I said may have been around $8.99. It, in fact, did you have an answer for that?
I have lower.
Lower? It was, in fact, much higher.
Ugh.
It was $14.95.
What?
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
I broke the bank on that one.
For
That's a
that price,
gift.
for that price, we'll just figure it out as we go, won't we?
Next, I had a watermelon.
All right, watermelon over/under price was set at $5 for a wait.
Yeah, I think you said $5.
Was that $5?
Yeah. No, you said two something.
Oh yeah, $2.50. I said $2.50. Yep.
Which I said, of course, it's much higher than that.
It was $3.99.
Yeah,
You were
that's why I
correct.
don't buy them.
You know your watermelon.
They're pretentious.
Absolutely right. And lastly, you gave me something that you
I
said.
gave
What
you
was it?
the
The
Grinchy sweater. Yeah.
Sweater, yes.
We said $24.99
All right.
was the price. What did you say?
This gem has got to be higher for the trademark alone.
Indeed, it is. That cost me. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now.
Wait a minute, what?
I must have gotten a deal at the I swear it said $29.99, but I only paid $19.99 for it. And if you don't believe me, I have the receipt.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
And I have the receipt for a reason.
All of you online, tabulate your totals. I have my receipts too. So go ahead and add up your scores. And
Wait a minute. What about my unicorn friend?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's right. You started. All right. The unicorn. I said an over/under price.
$50, you
$50
said.
bucks.
Well, it has to be cheaper than that.
It
Please,
has to
God,
be cheaper
tell
than
me.
that. When you go down Meijer, there's a big giant box of them. Cute little guys that are just calling you home for the low
right
low
next
price
to something that every parent needs, right?
of $59.99. $59.99. $60.
Oh my gosh.
It was
wow.
over.
The
The
price.
price
I got 3
was
right. How many did you get?
Over. I got 2 right.
2
I
right.
only got
well,
2
it
right.
looks
So
like
what am I
you
eating?
Are eating some of this delicious looking fruit cake.
Fruit cake.
Oh yeah, that looks really good. Grab yourself a
I
fork
am
or a
grabbing
spoon.
myself a fork.
Another Christmas delicacy provided from the kitchen of Stacy Binkowski. So be careful.
I'm gonna
my
break
sister.
break the thing.
Yeah, that's the way that a traditional fruit
Traditional
cake is
fruit
made.
cake
yeah,
should be.
It
Should
should almost
be,
break
like,
the
stick
break
to
the
the-
fork.
Dave, I just gotta say, as I'm about to take this bite, because I know I won't be able to talk when I'm chewing this. This is very heavy. It was so fun exchanging gifts with you.
It really was.
Yes, there's nothing nicer than gifts.
No, there is not. And while you're eating, before we
Segue.
get into that, speaking of food, and then we have a gift for you. Food. I just want to thank one other volunteer right now. Over the quarantine months and the COVID pandemic, Abel, you have just stepped up in a huge way. You've been partnering with Salvation Army and now Forgotten Harvest to make sure that everyone in Warren and around is fed, and we're super thankful for you, man. So thank you for the work that you are doing with food, making sure that people don't have to eat fruitcake and things like that.
With a whole walnut in there.
Yeah.
Inside of a whole plum. That's what I'm eating right now.
But while Mike chews, we did say that we have another gift for you. We have given gifts to each other. You have given so many gifts to us over the last year. We wanted to give you a special gift. So why don't you take a perusal at what is about to come onto your screen right now. Here it comes.
Let's give it up.
Or should we
for-
say, here he comes.
Here he comes. Maybe this camera.
Where am I at?
I don't know.
Right here, guys.
Hold
Oh,
this
come
camera.
onto the screen. Come onto the screen. It is Craig McGlosson, founding
Hey!
pastor of Paradox.
Merry Christmas.
So good to have you here,
COVID
man.
high fives all around. Okay.
You guys really don't like this stuff?
No,
it's all yours.
please take that home.
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
Gross, man.
All right. This is. Yep.
Chug, 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 chug.
Oh, man, that is good.
Oh.
That is so good.
Yes. Now it's
Dude.
definitely yours.
Yeah, that's got a little. It's got a little bit of my germs in it. You may
all
not want it. We're gonna get it 6 feet away from you.
For you.
Thank
That's
you.
for
Actually, that was really thick.
I always want that 6 feet away from me.
Here you go.
Or
In fact,
more.
if you could
You
just,
guys are absolutely ridiculous, by the way.
So, Craig, thanks for joining us. Like Dave said at the beginning, our original plan was to be live and have some physical and other competitions, and Craig was going to be here to be our referee and our impartial judge on some of these competitions. Yep. So he was already planning on it, so we thought, hey, let's have him along here tonight and help us along with some of the fun for tonight. So we've had our 3 competitions that were specifically designed for you. Hopefully you've all recorded your answers here online. We will go back, like I said, and reward our winners and go back and tabulate the overall winner. Hopefully we'll catch a break and maybe we can do that even before we leave here tonight. But we have a couple more fun things.
Yeah, are we ready to have some fun? We're excited that Craig is here. Craig started Paradox 15 years ago now, and it's great to have you back, man. You're a gift to me over the years.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
That's good. It's fun to be back in here. Hey, true story about Mary, really quick. Yes. Hussey, who just stepped down from the cafe, and you guys celebrated her a minute ago. She is responsible for starting my Red Bull addiction. She's a dealer. So I blame you all. Even when I left, she gave me a basket worth. Do you know how much it was? I just ran out.
Over, under. Oh.
Over, under. I don't know what it was. It was a lot. I just ran out.
Oh.
Wow. Has it been a year? I've been gone.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank
you,
Mary, if you're watching.
Did you hear that? Craig is now out of Red Bull. Please provide Craig.
My diabetes has gone to full insulin, and I need more.
Craig with
Mary.
some more Red Bull immediately. The man is fiending for some Red Bull. All right, so Craig is going to help us with a little game that we are calling Mad Lib Karaoke. That's right, Mad Lib Karaoke. We have taken 2 Christmas classics, and Dave and I are going to sing them for you. But first, we want your help online to help us spice it up a little bit. Let's kick it up a notch with some slightly different lyrics. So Craig is going to take over and kind of lead you through Mad Lib style. He's going to ask you for nouns or verbs or whatnot, and you go ahead and type those online. Craig is going to look, and he's going to select the answers that he likes from your responses. Dave and I are going to write them on our
Or if I
sheets.
don't like their answers, I'm just going to make up my own.
Or he'll make up his own.
I might do that.
And then Dave and I are going to endeavor to sing said holiday classics.
Okay. So am I writing this down right now?
As Craig,
well, I get to pick. I get to pick who goes first here, right?
Oh, okay.
For singing.
Oh, sure. You
Yeah?
can do whatever you want.
All right. Whoever punches the other one harder gets to go first. All right. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go with Dave. Well, hold on, let me ask this question first. Is anybody gonna end up eating the spaghetti and syrup?
I'm glad you asked. So we have the Elf holiday classic of syrup over spaghetti. That will be the last holiday bad thing to eat. So
excellent.
So how we're going to do this is Dave and I are each going to sing, and you online are going to get to vote on who had the better impromptu song performance of said thing. So no rehearsals. We're going to write them down, and then we're going to do it.
All right,
so,
but you've got to help me do this.
Yes.
So if you're at home, you're going to help me right now with filling out the blanks of this song.
Don't tell them the song.
We're not doing the song. I just need blanks.
It'll be more fun if they don't know what the song is.
Okay. Mad Libs.
Yes.
So Dave.
Yes.
We're going to begin with you.
Okay.
Cool.
David. David. Here we go. Okay.
Let's go.
So you at home, I need you to start typing in right now an
First
adjective.
Yep.
And I'm going to pick what I like best. So adjective entered now. Half of you are wondering what an adjective is.
Oh, this is fun. I get a type while you guys are all.
Oh yeah, you can do this.
I can do this.
I could as well. All I've got is sorry, Dave, so far. Hairy. Oh, here we come. Smelly, delightful.
Dripping.
Dripping. Dripping is the word.
Okay.
It's a horrible word.
All right.
All right, we've got that one. Now I need a person from Paradox. Doesn't matter who it is. I need a name of a person
We
from
want
Paradox.
a first and last name.
Yes.
We do.
Last name.
Yes. First and last name.
First and last name.
First and last.
Person
Someone
from
who
Paradox.
First and last name from Paradox.
Pick a person. No, Sean, it's not going to be moist. Stop entering words now.
I don't think that was. All right, let's see.
Sean Lefevre would make an excellent choice for this, if I may participate.
You know what? Based on that, it's
on
Sean
that.
Lefevre.
I got a good one.
Lefevre.
Sean Lefevre's the name. There we go.
Oh, I was going to do Oksana, but I can't spell her last name.
You're horrible.
You wouldn't know how to pronounce it either. We love you, Oksana.
All right, here we go. Ready?
know how
I
to say your
need
name.
now for the
Last
next fill-in. I need kids show, right? This is PG. I need a body part. I didn't make this up. I'm just helping host this moment. Give me a
Okay.
body part.
Body part. Let's see.
I mean, not give me, but enter it in the chat.
I got one right here, maybe.
A gizzard, Mike? Really?
I don't know. Isn't there a gizzard, or is that only on?
I don't
I don't
think
know.
that's a
Do
human
people
body
have a
part.
gizzard?
All right, there's a couple good ones. Hillary's got toenail. It's
I like-
close. I'm not feeling that's
Belly
the one
button?
yet. Achilles. Mike, stop.
What's wrong?
Yours aren't
We
good.
have an Achilles.
Yeah, Versky's got
All right, pick
funny bone. All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with toenail. I'm
All right,
picking
toenail.
toenail. All right, we've got toenail.
We have lots
Okay.
of blanks.
Yeah, I know. I
We
got
have
to
to move
fly
this
here. We got a
along
lot
and
of
look at
blanks to
okay.
go. Okay.
Yeah.
We need an adverb ending in ly.
All right.
As most adverbs do.
Adverb ending in ly. Come on, somebody.
Okay.
Adverb ly. Incredibly. There we go. Mike.
Well-
You're the first one on the list every time. Let other people play, Mike. Let other people play.
I'm a slow
Good
typist.
grief.
How come they're not?
Okay, strange object. Somebody help me out here. Let's put Mike back in his seat for a minute. Strange
You know what?
object.
I'm gonna try on my new sweater. Go ahead.
I hope you have something on under that. Okay, good. Strange object. Anybody? Strange object. Help me out here so Dave can sing a glorious song.
Oh, man.
A monolith? Let's do it.
monolith.
Especially because it's been in the news so much
Yeah.
lately.
What is going
Till
on
it was
with those
destroyed
monoliths?
in Utah. Monolith. Let's do it.
Wow.
Monolith. All right, here we go. Now I need, I'm going to give you two of them. So there's two next fill in the blanks. A negative adjective and an animal. Hit me up with a negative adjective and an animal.
Yeah.
2 for 1. We're gonna make this fly.
Let's do that.
Testing.
Somebody needs to put Sean to bed. It's your bedtime, Fever. Here we go. Okay, I got ugly hippo. There it is. And a negative adjective, angry badger. Angry badger.
Am I writing down ugly hippo or angry badger or?
I'm going with angry badger.
Okay.
This sweater is
Okay.
extremely.
Now I need just a regular adjective. Any adjective. Throw it out to me. Sean, you're killing me here. Really? All right. Sean's got.
Big guy in a little sweater.
You know, I thought that
I think
maybe
he wants
did-
to take that back.
Yeah.
I don't think
Careful. You're
think
going to
I'm
rip
gonna
the
get it
armpits.
off.
It's, yeah.
All right. Next
That's
adjective.
that's an
Dave.
Extra large.
We're just going to go with it. Maybe Sean
go.
will stop putting it in the text box now.
Adjective.
Moist.
Moist. Okay.
There it is.
I don't think he's going to stop it, but
He probably isn't.
yeah.
All right. Food. Give me a food, somebody. We need a food. Boy, this is going to be a long song.
Bring me some figgy pudding.
Food. Something you eat. Bacon. There we go. I'm just going with the first one that pops up. We got to save some time here.
Yeah.
Got lots
Let's
of blanks
go.
to
We-
go.
yeah, we're-
Bacon. A synonym for gross. I think this was food, but asparagus should be a synonym for gross. A synonym for gross. Nasty. There we go. Let's go with nasty. Thank you, Meehan.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a color, and then I also need these don't have to come together.
We,
but
we
I
had
need
gizzard.
A
Can I just
color
write down gizzard?
and a food part that you don't eat. A color and a food part you don't eat.
I think we should just go with gizzard for that.
Yes, you're being censored, Mike. Yes.
Let's get bringing up asterisk when I type the word barf.
A color. Okay, yellow is the color. We're going to go with yellow. What's a food you don't eat? Feet? Actually, some people eat feet.
Or pig's ears.
My whole family's from down south. They eat feet. It's actually, I'm going to a pig roast tomorrow. There's going to be a whole head and apparently feet that are getting, the pig just got slaughtered tonight. I watched the video
Pig
while I was
roast.
watching you guys.
Go to a pig roast, eh?
Neck.
That's a
I don't
lot
think
of
most
meat
people
for,
eat. Now let's go with neck.
It's a lot of meat for
Come on,
not a lot
come
of
on, get
people.
to writing,
Okay,
Coops.
okay,
Neck.
yeah. Neck.
Body part you don't eat. Okay, your, whoop, I read part of the song. I need a scary thing. Somebody give me a scary thing. And the scary thing would be 3, 2, 1. Waiting for it to come through. A tax bill. That's it. Tax bills are a scary thing. All right. I need an internal organ of any kind. You know, I'm just going to pick from the list that's already here, and we're going to say kidney. Let's just throw a kidney on there.
Love it.
A natural formation. Somebody give me a natural formation, any kind. Some kind of a natural formation. I think this was intended for the other one, but I'm going to use it because I like it. It's also a natural formation. Colon. A colon is a natural formation.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't make
It's something
any sense,
forms
but okay.
that forms naturally.
Alrighty.
A personal item and something yucky. Personal item and something yucky.
What are you singing?
I don't know. This is going to be intense.
Crazy.
A personal item and something yucky. We're almost to the end here. Stay with me, everybody. Come on. Personal item and something yucky. Burskies for the win. Sean Lefevre, something yucky.
Ah. Bazinga.
Something yucky. We're going to go with cats.
Oh.
Cats.
Okay.
And a personal item, dentures.
Sea cats on here, Craig. I'm making that up.
Denture. No, I think I saw cats on there. I'm almost
okay.
positive.
Yeah, okay.
You got to scroll
Yeah.
really far. It's
Oh,
there.
me and technology.
All right.
Sure, it's there.
Something sticky and a large item. Something sticky and a large item. Sorry to inform you, Dawn, your cat is yucky. All cats are. Maybe you have a good cat. I don't know.
Sure, Dawn's cat is the best cat.
Honey is sticky. Because I criticized Dawn's cat, I'm going to take her answer. Honey. Honey for the win on sticky. And large item is a elephant. We're going to say an elephant. Okay, give me an action word, and then we've only got 2 more. I'm going to give them all to you right now. Action word, measurement, long item. Ooh, 3 first. Come on. Action word, measurement, and a long item. Run, there's your action word. 500 fathoms is your measurement. And a long item. Pole vault, pole for your long item. Song is complete.
All right, let's do this.
Is complete. Are we gonna? So we're gonna do the song right now?
I'm ready.
Wow,
I'm ready to perform.
Raring to go. All right, this is how it's gonna work. I am
Ready
going to
for my
push the
close-up.
button in a moment, and you're gonna start the music.
Get this stuff away from me.
I believe there's a short intro before you start singing, like it'll be like da da da, and then you'll go into it.
Okay.
All right, I have more music than song, so it'll give you a little bit more, but we'll cut it off at the end. All right, so just sing till you run out of lyrics. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's see
That was an easy one.
which camera are you looking at?
This one right here, I think.
Okay.
That one back
That
there.
one right there. There you go.
Okay.
All right, and away you go. Nope.
Nope, wrong song.
Nope. I'm telling you, this thing is off one. It's weird. How about this? Maybe if I tap over here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, let's try this again, people. Reconnecting. Trying again.
Right. I am ready for my close-up.
Yes. It starts with the letter G. Okay.
Here we go.
There it is.
You're a dripping one, Sean Lefevre. You really are a toenail. You're as incredibly as a monolith and as angry as a badger, dripping Sean. You're a moist bacon with a nasty yellow neck.
He is.
He really is.
It really is.
And you know what else he is?
What is he?
You're a tax bill, dripping Sean. Your kidneys an empty colon. Your dentures are full of cats. You've got honey in your elephant, dripping Sean. I wouldn't run you with a 500 fathoms pole vault pole. That one goes out to you, Dripping Sean.
All right, Dripping Sean. All right, that was awesome. That's going to be tough to.
Haberskys want to know if this is going
It
to be
just,
available on YouTube.
Yeah, I was actually just going to say what
makes
makes me what comforts me is that was live on the internet.
It's on church.
I hope that for the history of this church, he shall forever be known as Dripping Sean.
That's the only thing
I'm
I'm
pretty sure.
That's what I'm taking away from this night.
I'm only going to
Well,
ever call him.
All right, Mike, you've got a song.
I don't want to
do.
make him angry.
But we got to do this quicker.
Let's
right?
do this quicker.
All right.
Yes, we got to.
So we need you quick on the keyboards. Come on, fire fingers. Let's go. Here we go. For Mike's song, we're going to start off with a directional word. Give me a directional word. Come on.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. You can't answer this time. Get your
I'm
fingers
not.
off the keyboard.
All right.
That's not fair. No answers from you.
I don't want my own answers.
That's awesome. Teresa says, great job. Thank you.
Yes.
I
believe
agree.
there's a
Dave,
slight
you're
delay.
amazing.
That's why we're all
East. Let's go with east.
East.
Directional word.
Got
East.
it.
Place. Give me a place next. So east towards what place? Any place. Any kind of a place. Pick a place.
Dun, dun, dun. 6-second delay. Okay.
We're being informed, but we have a 6-second delay from what I say to what you hear.
All right. We got some
So
answers.
a
What do you want, Craig?
place is
We got your mom's house, Maine, and San Antonio.
bathroom. I'm going with bathroom.
Hey.
Way to go, Stacy. Good one.
Like it.
Bathroom. I'm going to need an animal. So for those of you that are firing away on the keyboard, give me an animal. While you are thinking of an animal, start also thinking about an action verb. Badger is our animal.
Again?
While you're
Ooh, I
thinking
like
about
the
an
badgers.
action verb, I'm going to also need a famous person. So we're on action verb and famous person. Action verb, famous person. Action verb. Let's go. Let's go with, I don't know if this is really an action verb, but farted. Let's do it. It is.
It's very active.
All right.
Action, not active. Sean Connery, in honor of the recently departed. Yes, let's pick Sean Connery as the person. Again, I'm going to need a place. This is a different part of the song, so another place. But we had several up here, so let me pick from one that's already come through and go with McDonald's is the place this time. And the McDonald's inner Jesus is the famous person. I'm just not sure we're going to want to put him in this song. Exclamation 3 times. Help me out. What are we saying here? What do we want?
An exclamation, like,
Oh!
oh! or
Yay!
like, pow!
Boom!
Whatever.
I need an explanation. Exclamation.
Pow.
Peter. That's not an exclamation.
I feel like I missed
Whoa! There we go. That's
Whoa?
an exclamation. Let's go with a whoa. I need a holiday and an adjective.
Oh, you're going back. Good. Whew.
Yeah.
I thought I
don't
missed
worry.
some.
I was
thought
trying to
missed
freak
some.
you out.
You did.
I
thought
did a little
missed
bit.
bunch.
I got you. I'm your Huckleberry. Adjective and a holiday.
Okay.
Adjective and a holiday. Flag Day for the holiday. Let's do it.
Flag Day is my favorite holiday.
Clearly.
Adjective is, wow, poop, poop, poop. I think that was for the exclamation. I really wish I would have read that sooner because that would have had the win. All right, exclamation. Wow, okay, holiday, we got that. You got the adjective, right?
I think you need to slide some poop in there.
I didn't get the
Anywhere
adjective.
you
What
can-
is the adjective?
Blood curdling.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that is.
Way to go, Dan M.
How am I going to
I think that's Myers. Is that you, Danny Myers? If not,
Hopefully it's
sorry
a
to
blood
whatever Dan
curdling
M
poop.
that is. I'm going to need an item plural. Any item in its plural form, like mics,
Or poops.
poops. Seriously.
Is this going to turn into a poop song?
I feel like
I
there's
hope
a lot
so.
more talk about farting and pooping since I
okay.
left.
Okay. Nothing's changed.
Why is the word poops so much funnier than poop?
Feets.
At least twice as
There you go. Feets. That's a good one. I like it. Feets
Feets?
for the plural item.
Isn't feet the plural?
You know what? Feets. Just
Okay.
go with it, dude.
All right.
Listen, you're singing,
Yeah.
we're writing. Stop. Sound you make with your mouth. Sound you make with your mouth.
Like,
I don't even know how they're going to type that, but figure it out.
I'll figure it
Sound
out.
you make with your mouth. What is it? How's it go?
an elephant or something?
How about that
Like a
for
chicken?
figgy pudding?
Chicken?
That was good.
How about
Clock?
oodly oodly oo? You figure out how to say it or spell it. It's oodly oodly o.
Plop?
Oodly o. For the sound you make with your mouth. Oodly oodly o. Oodly oodly
I did
o.
Oldley.
Oodly oodly o.
Is
Yeah,
that it? Okay.
basically.
Okay.
Okay, now I need I'm going to need another adjective. From those of you who are English grammar majors, throw me an adjective, please. While you're thinking of an adjective, I'm also going to need a one-syllable name, not two or three, one-syllable name. Adjective and a syllable name. Let's go with dark for the adjective. Nice contribution there, Arndt family. And a one-syllable name. Jack. Jack is just a good name. Let's do it. Now,
All right.
wow, you guys have so many words to fill in. A weird item. Let's go with a weird item, and I'm going to need another name. Let's pick from some of the names we've already got.
Yep.
Let's do Bob for this next name. Let's do Tingly. Well done, Haberskis. Tingly for the next adjective. Weird item. Are we at weird item yet? An ice pick? I'll go with that for weird item. Okay, a nickname and an action. Give me a nickname and an action. We're almost to the end here. Nickname and an action.
I didn't catch the action back up here at the top, so give me a couple actions. when you're
Okay,
done
well,
here.
I'll throw in a couple actions
me a bonus
for you.
action here.
I'll give you some bonus actions. Nickname and an action. Princess for the nickname. Action, jump. Let's see, what other actions? Trampling. I like it. Do you need another action, or are you good?
No?
Okay.
Good.
You got to start following along a little better, Mike.
Uh,
A living thing. I need a living thing. A living thing. I wonder if we've got any good living things already on the list. Like, a dead frog. That's not living. I don't know where that came from. Donald Trump. He is a living thing.
Indeed.
He is.
Oh, wow.
There is a lot of, as I scroll up.
Bodily
Trump is-
function. Yeah, he's appeared many times.
Yeah.
Bodily function. Living thing, Dan. The deer Craig was hunting this year. That's good.
Finance.
It's not funny. A different. Is this different or difficult? Oh, I thought it was a difficult body function. It's a different body function.
Yes, we need two bodily functions.
Two bodily functions.
Two bodily functions.
Kristen
Two
speaks my
burping.
language. She's got pooping.
Burping.
Burping.
And let's go with it. Why not? I feel like it's about pooping around
You
here.
gotta
lately.
work it
Pooping.
in there.
Let's do it. Those are your functions.
Yep.
I need another body part and a number. Uno, dos, tres. Come on, give me a number and another McDonald's. Another body part.
All right. I'll take over.
I don't know why that word's so funny.
21.
21. Sorry.
McDonald's
McDonald's threw me off with that
100%
one.
that's
Body
Rory
part.
and not Holly. 100%.
Body part is we're gonna go with earlobe, and then I think we're done.
I think that's it. I think I am ready. to
Nope.
sing
Hold on. I'm making a
holiday
change.
Classic. Oh, okay.
I'm making a change.
All right.
Butt is the body part.
Of course.
Oh, that's gross.
Yep.
It was a last minute contribution, and I feel like it was divine. We should pick it, but it is.
It just doesn't fit very well with this line.
Or does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, we're gonna go with the
No,
other
no,
one.
no.
We're gonna
Okay,
go.
whatever he
we're gonna go
does,
with loaves.
you just remember it was supposed to be butt.
Yeah, it's just
Everyone's
it's just
gonna
as
know the
bad. It's just as bad. All right. Oh,
You're-
God, the sweater is so
You've
small.
come out
Right.
there.
All right. All right,
So
here
we
we
just
go.
start the music for you?
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna
Do
hit
not
the button
rip that
and
sweater.
start the music. I'm trying not to.
Please rip the sweater.
I'm so strong. I can't contain it. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm looking over here, and I'm ready to sing my song. And what's that? Here it comes. Oh, you're starting it. Okay. East of the bathroom, Badger paws. Out farts good old Sean Connery. Down through McDonald's with lots of feats. All for the curdling ones, Flag Day joys. Whoa, 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 who wouldn't jump? Whoa, 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 who wouldn't jump? Oh, east of the bathroom, odely, odely, odely. Down through McDonald's with Dark St. Jack. Little interlude. First comes an ice pick for Tingling Bob. Oh, dear princess, trample it well. Give her a Don Trump that burps and poops. 21 that can open and shut their earlobes. Whoa, 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 who wouldn't jump? Whoa, 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 who wouldn't jump? Oh, east of the bathroom, only, only, only. Down through McDonald's with Dark St. Jack.
I feel like Dark Saint Butt would have been best.
That's not what it was.
Definitely.
That's all right.
All right.
We award you no points.
So,
I did my best. I did my best.
So do I get to pick who loses and has to eat something nasty? How's this
Well,
work?
we were
Yes.
going to have the audience vote, so why don't we take a
Oh,
couple
yes.
votes? You could be the tiebreaker, and you could certainly cast your vote
Okay,
as
I'm
well.
going to cast a vote.
as well.
Santa
So
Baby
let's see
is
what kind
casting
of
a vote. Here
feedback
go.
we get.
Yeah. In
Who,
about
wait,
the
who are
next
we
30
voting for? Are
seconds.
we asking people to vote for the winner or the loser? Give us the name of who you think.
I think winner would be
The
the
winner.
easiest for
The
people to
winner.
think of.
Give us
Yes.
the name of who
Yes.
killed their song.
M-I-K-E.
Mike wins.
Oh, I got
Wow.
the vote. Uh-oh, what
Dave's song.
Are you keeping score?
I'm watching. I keep
As we
score.
tabulate the votes, I just want to say thank you to a couple more
Dave.
people, if I can.
I got it.
Can I do
Dave
that?
eats.
Yes, go ahead. I'm keeping track of
Oh,
the score.
okay.
Go, go.
So, speaking of eating things, drinking things, we mentioned that Mary is stepping away from the cafe. We want to welcome Connie Tiansavu into the cafe. Really, really excited about the energy and passion she brings. Actually, I know that my kids are excited because she has a secret little stash of hot chocolate that Joshua can have underneath the counter. So thank you for your heart and your thoughtfulness, Connie. And McCare, you make us all look so much better. You make this whole place. You bring beauty wherever you go. Love everything that you bring around here. I remember I was thinking back over the summer. We had several people come step up and teach for the very first time, and just how awesome that was to see so many of you and hear what God had put on your hearts, whether that was Sean, Renee, Liz, Holly, Cecilia. Man, so many different teachers over the summer. It's hard to even remember them all, but just thank you guys. You're such a blessing to me and all of us. And I have a few more, but I want to save them. But I especially want to thank the people that aren't going to be thanked tonight. Those are, in some ways, the most important, most awesome people and roles where you just do the things and you serve humbly, lowly, faithfully. So thank you. Thank you very, very much for all the behind-the-scenes things that you do, the ways that you're not thanked. We see you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
God sees you, and we thank you.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, I kind of lost track, but the answer was really clear, and I'm so sorry that I will be enjoying this alone. Dave, you won. Good job, my friend.
I feel like the key line in the vote was actually your own wife, Mike, who says,
I saw
"Sorry,
that.
honey, but nothing beats dripping Sean."
Yes, as soon as I saw my own wife vote against me, I knew I was done for. But that's okay because I enjoy both syrup and spaghetti.
Oh,
so
look at that.
How could they possibly be bad together?
How could they?
I don't
Oh,
think
man.
it's.
You're
I
about
don't
to
think
Yeah.
find
it's
out.
possible, especially cold
yeah.
You are-
spaghetti.
yeah, I think you're
from
part
last
All
night.
over your beard.
Oh, gosh.
This is delicious.
Yeah.
This is delicious.
It appears to be delicious. So why don't you
my
enjoy that
Buddy had it right.
while we move on to our next segment. You can just munch away
I will.
at that to your
I'll
heart's
enjoy.
content. But we wanted to take just a few minutes to kind of course, thank you, but also just kind of speak into you and cast some vision, give a little bit of holiday inspiration as your gift to you. And that's part of why we invited Craig here tonight. We need to hear from our hearts on a regular basis, but there's something unique that I think that Craig can bring in his voice. And so we invited Craig to be here tonight, also to just share a word of encouragement for all of us. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Craig.
Okie doke. It is, when Dave got a hold of me and asked me if I'd come and just hang out with you guys for a little bit tonight, I was thrilled. It is, man, this is so weird. This whole year is so weird. And even doing this, like trying to imagine your faces sitting in the seats, even pulling into the parking lot. Nicole's here with me. I don't know where she's at. My wife is in the building somewhere. We pulled in tonight, and even as we were pulling in, we said to each other, we're like, man, it feels so weird coming back. Like, when won't it feel weird? And I don't think it will ever stop feeling what it feels to come back here. There will always be a sense of coming home to this place and to being with you guys. So I just wish you could be here. I wish we could see each other's faces, but I am thrilled that I can talk to you a little bit in this format, and we have this ability to do this. And I think for all of us, obviously, this has been an absolutely crazy year. It's been a painful year. It's been a confusing year. It's not what any of us thought this year was going to look like. Even aside of COVID, I'll just tell you that for Nicole and I, in the last year and some odd months, this has been a period of our lives where nothing has gone like we expected. Like, literally, if you take everything that we thought this year was going to look like, just toss it out the window. Nothing happened this last year the way that we thought it would happen. And then COVID on top of everything else. And I think one of the things that's important sometimes is just to remember, like, we are all in this together. And I know we know that. But what's been interesting for me, I think, especially, is coming from an experience where I was here for 13 years and now being over at Kensington and seeing that from my experience here, my experience there, and having so many encounters with so many people literally around the country in this last year, we're all in the same place right now. And I think sometimes there is a strength that we can gain when we remember, like, that none of us are going through this. All of us right now are dealing with the same challenges of finances, are dealing with the same challenges of how do we respond to COVID and masks or no masks and people coming back or people not coming back in buildings. And I just think it's so important to remember that this is something we're all in together. And I don't know if there's ever been as true of a moment to say that. Like that's kind of a cliche thing when we've said it historically, is like, we're in this together. This truly is one of those moments where we are in this together. And I've never seen a time in the history of the church where the playing field has genuinely been leveled for all of us. The challenges are the same. The struggles are the same. The opportunities are the same. Not just here, but literally around the world right now. Even our global partners that we're working with all around the country, like, we're literally in this together right now. But here's the thing that I've been reminded of as well, I think in the last couple of months, and particularly maybe in the last couple of weeks mostly, is we're not just in this together, but this is new for us, but it's not new, right? Like I keep hearing people saying, like, this is the worst it's ever been. Life has never been like this. And I would just say, read your history book, right? Like, this is new for us to go through something so crazy, but this is not new to the world. The world has been here before. The world has been in worse moments before, which means that the church has been here before. Like, God has brought his church through not just moments this difficult, but through moments even more difficult than this historically. One of the things that I think really stands out to me in the last year is a story that I've used several times of a time in the history of Rome. It was 165. If you know your history and you know the church history a little bit, you know that this was one of the points in time when the church was undergoing massive amounts of persecution. There was a plague that hit the Roman Empire called the Plague of Galen, literally began to decimate the empire. It's one of the things a lot of historians believe was the early onset to the eventual eradication of the Roman Empire. Thousands of people were dying by the day. And what began to happen as a result of the plague is all the Romans that had any form of health still left and any finances literally ran for the hills, like genuinely the hills. They got out of the city as quick as they could and just abandoned their own, including family members, just abandoned anybody that was sick. Here's what was fascinating. The group of people that rushed into the city to serve those, feed those, clothe those, bandage those who were dying and who were infected were the Christians. It was the church that rushed in. And what's mind-boggling to me about that is not just that they did it at the risk of their own lives. Like, a lot of them died as a result of it. But they did it at a time when the church was undergoing severe persecution. When it would have been so easy to say, because Rome was the persecutor, that we're not stepping into this, we're running away from this. And instead, the church ran into it. Here's what I hope we begin to learn and understand, I think as a result of all that we're going through right now, is that not only has the church been through horrible moments like this in our history before, I think this is where the church has the potential to shine. We were made to be the people that run in instead of run away, to the risk of even our own lives at times. This is a moment that and maybe I'll be proven wrong in the years to come, I genuinely believe that this is going to be one of those moments like we have seen historically at other moments in our history, where someday in the future, and I don't think too far from now, people will look back at this moment and they will ask, where was the church? And I think there's going to be some churches that the answer was, they ran. We argued about politics, or we argued about protocols, or we just hunkered down to our own protection. But essentially the answer will be, for many, unfortunately, the church was absent. And I hope that churches like Paradox and Kensington and others around us, what will be said of us, what will be said of you in years to come, is this was a church that ran in. To the risk of themselves, they ran into where the chaos was, that you really will let God, let your leaders help you figure out as a community how you keep stepping into what's going on around you. And you realize that for all the chaos that's happening, that this poses, I believe, potentially one of the greatest opportunities that we may ever face in our lifetime. If this is one of the greatest threats that we may ever face, then I believe it's also one of the greatest opportunities for us to truly embody what it means to be Jesus and run into the world to serve them right now. I think one of the things that we're seeing, though, and we're watching this happen all over the place, that I think is detracting us from being that, is a lot of the confusion and the chaos that's been created as a result of the fact that this isn't happening. Like the very thing that's happening right now, the fact that you're watching online, there's not people in a building, that's a very regular thing on Sunday mornings. There's as many churches that aren't meeting in person as are, and even the ones that are have significantly reduced attendance. I mean, even at Kensington, we're seeing less than 20% on most Sundays that are actually coming back. And I think one of the things that's happened is we've put so much concern into what do we do in response to the fact that we don't have people in the buildings anymore, that we are losing focus on all the other opportunities that we have right at our doorstep right now. So I just learned this recently. Dave and I were talking about this at the start of the whole night. I don't know if any of you are chess players. I am not a chess player, so if I butcher anything in this, like, you can correct me later on. But I have learned recently that in chess, the most powerful piece is the queen. Not the most important piece. The most important piece is the king, I believe, right? But the queen is the most powerful piece. And so I heard this guy, Alan Hirsch, he's kind of like a bit of a modern-day theologian, recently say that in a lot of ways, what happened when the church in the last couple months lost Sunday morning, essentially, is that we lost the queen. Because that's the thing that we have relied on the most, that for us in the church, we thought was the most powerful thing we had. It was get people in a building on Sunday morning. So here's what I've also learned recently, is that when chess players, like professional chess players, are being taught and trained, one of the things that they do with them early on is they'll remove the queen from the game. And they have to learn to play without the queen. And what it does is it forces them to have to figure out how to use all the different players on the board instead of just overly relying on the power of the queen. And I actually think that might be part of what's happening right now. Is that Sunday morning is absolutely important. I think that gathering together is crucial. But I think maybe for a long time the church has thought that's our only weapon. That is our only tool. And that we've relied maybe too much on that, and potentially right now part of what God's trying to do is he essentially takes that away, is teach us how to use all the other parts on the board. And I think one of the things that we're watching happen, if we will let it in the church right now, is we're watching the church begin to realize that the most important thing has never been the building, the gathering, or sitting in a room. It has been the people. It's been you. It's been the community. That this is the church. One of the things I posed to our staff recently is I asked our staff, if we were not just to be in the challenge of gathering together right now, but imagine that we literally had no buildings. Suppose that something happened where all of our physical structures were decimated. And then suppose that something happened that terminated the internet. Like there was no internet or ability to go online. Would the church cease to exist? And what would be the very first thing that we would do as a result of that reality of no buildings and no internet? Because I think that there are amazing tools that God has given us, but I think sometimes those tools can mislead us to believe that they are the only way that we're going to accomplish the mission that he has given us to reach the world, and they're not. And I know you know this, but I think the church is waking up to this in a new way right now, and I hope you are as well. You are the most important and vital part of the church because you are the church. So I want to leave you with just two things. And again, I know you know this, but may it encourage you and challenge you a little bit. The first thing is just simply this. As a result of that, I think that you need to remember that you need community. You need this community. Like this is a time right now for a lot of understandable reasons, but we're pulling back from one another. We're retreating. A lot of us feel like we have to. A lot of us are just kind of stooping back into some depression of some things that are going on, the loss, the frustration, the anger. Some of you have experienced a lot more than even just COVID. You're wrestling through all kinds of other things, and there is a tendency all over the place right now for so many of us to start pulling back and retreating. And we're seeing the result of that everywhere and the chaos that it creates. We're seeing it in high levels of depression. We're turning to substance abuses. We're seeing it in suicides. We're seeing the reality like never before. That, and I've said this so many times, even over the years when I was here, is that loneliness ends up being a very lethal thing. There's a story in the Bible, really quickly, I just want to give you a couple of verses, and some of you may remember me even sharing this with you at one point in the past. In the book of Acts, chapter 20, there's a story of Paul once teaching, and he says this, verse 7 of chapter 20, "On the first day of the week, we came together to break bread, and Paul spoke to the people. And because he intended to leave the next day, he kept on talking until it was midnight." So he's a pretty long-winded preacher, like typical. "And there were many lamps in the upstairs room where they were meeting. And seated in the window was a young man named Eutychus, who was sinking into a deep sleep as Paul was talking on and on. And when he was sound asleep, he ended up falling from the third-floor story to the ground and was picked up dead. When Paul went down, he threw himself on the young man and put his arms around him. He said, 'Don't be alarmed. He is alive.' And then he went upstairs again, broke bread, and ate. After talking until daylight, he then left. And then the people took the young man home alive and were greatly comforted." That's church, when a guy falls asleep and dies, and then the pastor raises him back to life so he can finish his sermon. And that's like, so you have this like bizarre story in the middle of this incredible book of Acts. And I've always read that story, and here's what I thought a couple years ago when I read it, is I started thinking about this kid who's pulled back from the audience. Like he's on the window ledge instead of sitting in the seats with the people. He's in a place where nobody can kind of give him that elbow and that nudge to say, "Hey, you're dozing off. Like, what's going on? Like, wake up, wake up." He's pulled himself, like he's there, right? But he's pulled back just enough that he puts himself in this literally lethal place of this window ledge, so that when he dozes off, nobody's there to put their arm around him. And so he falls down to the ground. Now, obviously, the story tells us that the supernatural thing happens where Paul goes down and brings him back to life. But I think that there's a principle in this. And I think the principle is the further you pull yourself back from this community, the more lethal it becomes. You need this community. And potentially, possibly, you need it now more than ever before. And so I would just challenge you, if you're on the window ledge right now, like you've kind of pulled yourself back, and listen, I get it. Like it's so hard to meet right now. And that's not a criticism of you not being in the building. There are other ways to meet, but maybe some of you have decided, because I can't be in the building, I'm just going to check out. I'm not going to get into a small group online, or I'm not going to get into a meeting on Zoom, or I'm not going to do whatever other avenues or vehicles are there for me to connect, and you've kind of just checked out. Listen, I'm just telling you, you're putting yourself in a lethal position. You need this community, and I would just say press in, press in. Now's a time more than ever before for you to press in and not pull back, regardless of the challenges that exist in doing that. Press in. But I would say this as well. It's not just that you need this community needs you. Like this community desperately needs you. I'm telling you, I believe this. The church will be judged in the years to come on what we did in this moment. And if the Bible is true, that you're a part of this body, then without you, the body is handicapped and will never function the way it was intended to. This is a time like never before for you to lean in, step in, press in. The body needs you now. This is not the time for us as leaders in the church to let any of the other arguments, distractions, or frustrations derail us from the community that is the church, that is the power that will carry the gospel into this moment in history by which we will be judged in years to come. The community needs you. I want to give you just one more thing, too, that I feel like, especially as a guest, I can say this differently than any of you can say. These guys need you. Your pastors and your leaders here at Paradox desperately need your care for them as well. They are pouring themselves out. And one of the things I have loved watching from a distance is just what you guys have done. Your passion, your dreams, watching you wrestle through the visions God has given you and the frustrations that you've also had to deal with, but watching you empty yourselves out. There is an unprecedented right now, and I know this is such an overused word, but there genuinely is an unprecedented amount of pastors that are falling out of the ministry like flies. I can personally go through a handful of people that I know that are either on the brink of leaving the ministry or have already left the ministry in just the last year. There's also a lot of alarming statistics that in the next couple years, we're going to see a massive wave of men and women leave the ministry altogether. And here's part of the reason why, is that right now, so many people like Dave, Mike, Greg, others are just leading through all of the chaos that is COVID and exhausting themselves, frankly, to a level that they don't even realize. And what's going to happen is on the other side of this, when everything begins to go back to whatever normal is going to eventually look like or calm down, is that suddenly all of us are going to go, oh, good, everything's back to normal. But that's when the exhaustion is going to hit them full force because now they're not running on adrenaline anymore. And I really do believe, and a lot of experts do as well, that in the next 2 to 5 years, we're going to see a massive wave of men and women that are going to fall out of the ministry. Some because they just quit and they don't want to do it anymore. Some because they fall into all kinds of habits and hurts, hang-ups, whatever, that just derails them and distracts them. But I would just say this, as these guys pour themselves out for you, I would just beg you and implore you to pour yourselves back into them, to serve them, to take care of them, to look in on them. I think one of the things that can so often happen for pastors is that people forget that we're people as well. People forget that we bleed, that we hurt, that we get exhausted, and that we need care as well. You guys did an unbelievable job when my family left Paradox of thanking us and appreciating it. You made us feel so valued that we're still dripping with, I think, the effect of that a year later. I would hope that you continue to pour that kind of affection and care out on these guys who are pouring themselves into you. Because I'm telling you, there's levels of exhaustion that they haven't even yet realized exist in their soul. And you can help mitigate that and the effect of that by how you care for them and take care of them. So I believe, very much like I said, in the years to come, the world's going to ask, where was the church? I also believe that it will be places like Paradox that the world will say, they were the ones that ran in and didn't run out. So I'm proud of you guys, so proud of you, and have just been so honored and humbled to watch you guys lead and to see the impact that you've continued to have in the community in this last year.
Man.
Amen.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Just as we're watching here, I just want you to know, like, if had there have been people in this room, you would have been hearing amen and preach, because it's all over the place, man. You are loved and you're valued, you're missed, and I'm so grateful for your leadership and your voice. Thank you, man. Really appreciate you. And as Craig was talking about, running in and being there for each other, how we need community, and in this time, a few people are coming to mind, especially as we have really run into this mess in prayer. I just think about last year at this time when we were just beginning to say, hey, we want to get a house of prayer going, and Cecilia and Isaac's leadership in that, and there's so many others, Oksana, Rachel, Marcy, so many people that have jumped in alongside of them in that. This has become a house of prayer, and it's been because of the leadership of volunteers. Carol has been doing such an awesome job leading our care team, making sure that we know about those requests, things that are going on, the ways that people are hurting and in need out there. So thank you so much to everybody that has given a meal or offered a prayer or a word of encouragement. That means so much more than you know. And to our small group leaders who lead and love and provide those places of care. Every single one of you are doing this as a volunteer. Even the ones that are on staff, this is part of no one's job description, and yet it's part of all of our job description. To be leading a group of people, creating community, caring for one another. And we've seen so many people over the last year step up and lead those groups, even for things during COVID, like Celebrate Recovery. You know, I remember doing that with Cody, and Barb started up a group in that time online just to make sure that that community is happening. I love that phrase, loneliness is lethal, to make sure that no one has to be alone. So we really, we could not possibly do this without you. We don't want to do this without you. Your role is so vital. And I want to say another special thank you to the small group leaders that have stepped up in the recent months to lead our students, the next generation. That is such a special thing to be able to do. It's so vitally important. I'm thinking of Amy again, and Mandy, Meg, some of the girls, Trinity and Nikki, that have just stepped up and said, hey, we want this to happen here at Paradox. We are so grateful for you and what you did, because community is so important. That's part of why we wanted to do this here on Church Online platform, because as we head into the next few months of winter, and perhaps there is more quarantine, things like that on the horizon, we want to make sure that we are doing as much as we possibly can together. It's not even just about watching it online at some point in the week. How can we, if we cannot be together, which we want to be together physically as much as possible, but if we can't be together physically, how can we be together virtually? And that's where this Church Online platform comes in. We want to watch together. We want to be able to comment, to encourage, to type out, preach and amen, and request prayer even as we're watching together. So thank you so much for joining us here online. We will just invite you to do this every single Sunday. If you can't be here, then hop on to paradoxchurch.com. You can find us here. Invite somebody to jump on with you too. Maybe you're having somebody over for breakfast, or you just say, hey, it's Sundays at 10 a.m. or for our Christmas services. That is still going to be one of those times where people are going to tune in. There is more openness now than there ever has been. So take advantage of that. Invite somebody that's lonely into community throughout this holiday season. Remember, loneliness is lethal. That's good. So invite people into community.
All right, and with that, we are going to wish you good night. Thank you all for checking in to our first annual Night Before Christmas. I am sure that next year we are going to be live together, and maybe there will be punching of each other physically next year. Until that blessed day, we wish you all a good night, and God bless you.